Hey guys, it's Gus.
And Carlos from Hardware Unplugged.
And today we're going to be unboxing the Fnatic Streak65 LP. Before we get started, please make sure to hit that like button to show support. And if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. With that being said,
let's begin.
Okay, so here we have the Fnatic Streak65, the LP version. Now, this is the updated version of the Fnatic Streak65. Now, I had a few issues with this keyboard because mine had some pretty bad QC issues, and my experience when it comes to gaming was actually pretty good. Carlos had a different experience, right? But before I get into our experience with the keyboard, right, let's get into my issues with the board. So.
The main problem.
Yes, the main issue, right? So, the main issue that I had with this keyboard was, first off, the keycaps. So the keycaps on this keyboard, they're ABS plastic and they pick up oil like freaking crazy. As a matter of fact, the first day I took it out, like by the end of the day, it looked dirty. It looked completely dirty. It looked disgusting. And I don't know, for 110 bucks, I feel like they could have done better, right?
Yeah, better keycaps for sure, 100%.
Yeah, and not only that, but a day of me playing, using it, I had QC issues, right? So you know how I play Apex, and we jump, right? We use spacebar to jump, right? So on the left side of the spacebar, it's like rattly and like crunchy. It sounds different than the right side of the spacebar. So the right side of the spacebar sounds normal, but then when you start going towards the left side,
yeah, you see, like you can already hear it.
You can hear where it sounds really rattly, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing I noticed this keyboard the issue it had was the backspace. I think you said it best. It sounds like broken. The stabilizers sound crunchy, right?
Yeah, and like you could even feel like the crunchiness on it. And again, it just sounds broken. And no other key on this keyboard feels like that, like at all. So
yeah, so those were my issue with it. And dude, I ran into those issues like a day or two into having this keyboard, and I got it for Christmas too. So it was like, and I really wanted this keyboard, and I really wanted to like it, but the price tag and the QC issues I had, and the freaking keycaps, like
it's
bad experience.
It was kind of like, in my opinion, it was kind of a hard recommend, honestly.
Yeah,
like I don't see how anybody could really be like, yo, this is worth the 110.
We did get a bad board QC issues, right?
That's true.
Taking into consideration, even the keycaps.
The keycaps, yeah, for 110, yeah, that was one of the things I think that I could genuinely say that pissed us off.
Yeah, not only that, but I remember that one of my complaints too was that I didn't have any dust cover. I had to slide it into the plastic bag it had. So
yeah, I had no dust cover anything.
Now, I know the Streak65 does fix a little bit. The new version, the Streak65 LP, does fix a little bit of those issues, right? So let's go ahead and unbox it and check it out. And hopefully, I don't run into those QC issues a few days into using it, right? So let's go ahead and.
So I'm just gonna quickly go over my only complaint. It's basically just like a personal problem. Obviously, right, the crunches and all that, right? Like I hated that too, but my personal complaint was that the switches were just too heavy. It reminded me a lot of Gator Blacks. You know, like if you guys have tried the, you know what I mean, like the black switches, they're really heavy, and they don't necessarily feel as heavy as those, but they are pretty heavy. And I personally don't like the switches because again, I have to hold down WASD, and in Apex, my movement fell off because of how heavy they were. Obviously, the actuation is like a whole different story. I don't have a problem with the actuation. I have a problem with the actual switch feel. That's what I kind of want to go with.
And actually these switches, they're actually fast responsive switches.
Yes, they are.
So they have a pre-travel of 1 millimeter. They have a pre-travel distance of 1 millimeter. And a total travel distance of 3.2 millimeters, right? They are low profile switches. Now these switches are supposed to be super fast. I will say they're as fast as something like a Corsair K70 when it comes to speed, right? Now my issue with the K70 switches on the Corsair keyboard were that they were too sensitive. Like as a matter of fact, I think me and you joked around that they're like so sensitive, like you just blow air into the keyboard and then they'll press the key,
you can talk, right? Looking, you know what I mean, like at your screen, and like the monitor wind will activate the whole keyboard. Yeah,
so they were really sensitive. These though, because they are a little firmer, right?
They are.
To actuate. You don't you were not gonna be accidentally pressing your keys all around like these like the speed silver switches on the K70. So I didn't have that issue with this keyboard. As a matter of fact, my experience when it came to gaming was good. I just had the issue with the software and the freaking the build quality, right?
Obviously, right? Yeah, but like the build quality in general is something that we just didn't like, right?
Yeah.
I'm just stating that.
Yeah.
They were too heavy. I just didn't, you know.
You
know, the switches weren't for me.
Yeah. So now let's check this keyboard out and see. I know they fixed some things, right?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and check out the first thing now. The first thing.
How much is this board, by the way?
So the retail price on this board is I think $119.99. I'll go ahead and put over here to
we'll have the
correct price over here. But if I remember correctly, it's $119.99. So the original Fnatic Streak65 was $109.99. So it's
$110.
Yeah, so it's just $10 more, and you get what I think is a lot more for just $10. So first off, this comes in white, right? So we got the white version here. And this thing looks so freaking sick. And automatically, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I could feel that these keycaps, they're different. Now try them.
Disgusting oil, the abomination versus the Chad freaking what's it called?
PVT.
PVT. Yeah, way better. Way better.
Let me see. Now let's check if see the freaking stabilizers sound like.
So different.
We'll do another sound test and the comparison, right?
Yeah.
But holy crap, like just look, and it has a little removal thing, right here, the white.
Nice, yeah.
Dude, just freaking, even the coating on this freaking, like even the coating, right?
This is like this is plastic. No, it's about the same.
It's about the same plastic, right? But the coating on these keycaps feels so freaking
good. Like, the keycaps are like.
I feel like they're not gonna be picking up oil prints nowhere near, if not at all, like these freaking
these like
ABS
day one, like these what you were showing. These are, I mean, you know, they're PBT, right?
Yes, yeah, they're PBT. Yeah. Now the feet on this thing, same type of feet style, right?
Yeah.
If you push it sideways, I think people have concerns sometimes because, you know, they go like this. They're afraid that if you push it too hard, they will fall, collapse. But nah, they don't.
So the feet are the same, right?
Yeah, the feet are the same. Yeah, pretty good.
Same.
Another thing that they added to it was this right here. You get your own, very own coiled cable.
Nice.
So the Streak65, the regular version, the old version, it did come with a cable, but it was a freaking
a regular rubber
cable. So this is way freaking better.
It just looks cooler, honestly.
It looks way cooler, dude. Holy crap, dude. Let me see what else is in here, and that's about it. And you get the manual. So,
okay, alright.
Okay, so we didn't, right? You didn't get a freaking a dust cover, right? I think if there's anything else, I guess absolutely ask for will be a dust cover, right? That'd be like the only thing.
Yeah, that would have been the step up to.
Yes, to be like, oh my god,
like, hey, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but holy crap, this is freaking awesome for $10. I think the upgrades you get are worth it, more than worth it. Now, only thing we have to do is take this for a spin and see how the build quality lasts with for a few weeks, I guess.
Wait, is that all the upgrades that they did with it? Right?
Yes. Oh, actually, as a matter of fact, you know why? If you hear that, do you know why it sounds good? forgot.
I don't know why.
You know why?
Why?
It has sound dampening material inside.
It does.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Yes.
Oh, no.
You can hear it. You can
you're
feel
right.
it too.
Yeah,
it feels nicer.
It's more of a thud, like.
Yes,
you know
yes,
what I mean?
yes. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, dude, like holy crap. Okay, so was this worth $110? Honestly,
This one?
yes, this one.
No.
No, right?
No.
Is this worth $120?
For $10, better keycaps and a coil cable.
And
that
sound
alone
dampening.
already. Oh yeah, and sound dampening. That already alone, yeah, it's definitely worth the $10 upgrade. I'm just saying,
Yes.
yeah, that's like without a doubt.
Yes.
You know, if this board would have been like 150, 130, oh yeah, no, trust me, we would have ripped it apart. Trust me, we would. But this is fair for $10. Coil cable, noise dampeners, PVT keycaps. That's fair in my book.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Certainly. Yeah.
So
I'm actually pretty excited to take it for a spin and see
Gus's
how
new
it,
main?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it might be my new
Emoji
main. I don't
face.
know, but yeah, I actually like this layout a lot. Now, I guess the only thing would be to do is test it, take it for a spin, see if anything comes up, and see if that software works too, right?
Number 23 red. He's gonna be on you, Gustavo. Below.
Yeah, over here. See him? Over there. Oh, he's cracked. That dude's cracked.
oh, 55.
Alright, so we've been testing the Fnatic Streak65 LP for a week, and during that time, our experience with the keyboard has been so much better than the regular Streak65 version, right? So the freaking keycaps, the foam dampening material in there, and the cable, everything about this keyboard just makes it feel like 2 steps above the regular Streak65. Like it feels a lot more premium, even when typing and feel wise and stuff like that.
It does.
Gaming, when it comes to gaming, right? There was like virtually no gamer gunk on this keyboard because of the keycaps, right? Because like I remember, like you said, like early in the video, right? That one, like a day in, it's true. It got super dirty. The regular version with the ABS keycaps within a day looked super dirty.
10 seconds after you getting it, the whole keyboard was just fingerprint.
Yes,
you know.
Yes, and this one, again, we've been using it for like a whole week. It basically looks clean, dude. It looks clean as hell.
It's good.
So our experience with this keyboard was so much better, right?
Way better. You know, then again, this one didn't come messed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The other one was broken.
Yeah.
This one was not.
And also, the freaking software actually worked, right? I don't know. I guess Fnatic ended up updating their software, right? Because not only did it work for the LP version, it also worked for the other one, the regular older Streak65 model.
Yeah.
So I was happy because I was able to use both keyboards with that extra the functions. I was able to assign I was able to assign a Kovacs for number 1, Apex for number 2, and then like freaking Wallpaper Engine number 3, and then the hardware and plug YouTube with number 4 and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's
super
cool.
quick. That was so cool and so convenient. So yeah, now at this point, right, for just $10 more than the original version, all right, the Streak65 was retailed at $109.99. The LP is $119.99, and for $10 more, I think you'd be doing yourself a huge disfavor, right?
Yeah, a huge disservice.
Yeah,
right?
disservice. I'm sorry. Yeah, disservice.
if you buy the non-LP version. It's like, look,
exactly, yeah.
I'll tell you this. In my opinion, Fnatic should just discontinue the regular Streak65.
Yes.
And just keep the LP.
Yes.
Okay, because like that $10 is just,
you just get a lot more.
It's
right?
worth the it's worth the $10
yes.
extra. I'm telling you. So anybody out here thinking, man, I really want to get a Streak65, and there's difference between the LP and the non-LP version, do yourself a favor. Like, you're gonna take a huge L if you take the regular Streak65 and not the LP.
Some things I want to point out is the RGB on the white version looks really freaking sick. It's that it pops out a lot more in the darker version.
It does.
And the stabilizers are generously lubed. Like, you can even see the lube in here, and even the keycaps have some lube because they put a lot of it in there, right? So everything about the Streak65 LP version is worth it. Like, if you have a regular version Streak65, honestly, I would if you hated the QC issues, if you had the same QC issues that I did, or you hated the keycaps and stuff like that, you picked it up and you got it and you didn't like it and you sent it back. I'm telling you, this newer version feels a lot better.
Oh, also it sounds better too because of the phone dampening
yes.
that it has. So dude, I'm telling you, it's worth the $10 in my opinion, right? Obviously, I don't know if Fnatic is or not. I don't know, whatever. But you know, I would genuinely discontinue the non-LP version, honestly, and just get the LP. Like this, there's no point.
I'm picking up that one.
There's literally no point. Again, like if you do, you're just getting a huge L, honestly. Like it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, so with the Streak65, the LP version, at this point, it's a really hard. I could recommend this one all day, every day, over the regular Streak65 LP. Now this is like this. The LP version is like this. Yeah, I can recommend this one all day. Yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. Links to everything will be down below. This is Gus
and Carlos from Hardware Unplugged.
And catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.